Life happens, okay? Yes. These 3 jackets alone could take up half this suitcase.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the Shady Sakura channel, or welcome if you're new. I'm Steffi. And today I am packing to move to South Korea. This will probably be a chaotic video. I'm gonna just warn you now, because things like this, my brain does not handle well. The anxiety and stress of moving abroad, even though I've done it before, I am frazzled. And it doesn't help that I'm what I like to call a slow packer. First, I spend a few days mentally making lists. I've spent weeks actually mentally making lists. Then I try to write them all out. And then when I'm actually packing, the packing part still also takes a week. I'm the type of person, I will pack in like segments, and then a lot of it will just be like spread amongst the floor because I have to visually see everything. So my entire room is going to be a disaster for a while, which does not help that girl in there. Those 2 brain cells do not like a messy room because then the brain feels messy. Right now, my mindset going into this is I'm trying to pack as much as I can into my 2 large checked bags. That way, whatever the things I'm like, oh my God, I don't have room for this. Hey, actually, you have 2 more bags because you have your carry-on and your book bag. So that's the vision. But I just get so much anxiety about this whole process, and I will feel like I have forgotten things so intensely. I could hold my passport in my hand and stare at it at the airport, and I could still convince myself that I left it at home. So packing stresses me out. Now, a few little notes. One thing I do with packing that I haven't really seen anyone else do is instead of 2 large suitcases for my checked bags, I have just 1 large suitcase and then I take a box. The reason I do this is apartments in Korea tend to be very small, and if I bring that suitcase, I gotta store it somewhere in my apartment, but a box I can just break down, fold up, or even throw away. Now, it's important to note the box does fit the size requirements for the airline, and they took it before, they still take it now. And everything inside the box is usually packed in plastic, and the outside of the box is taped up like you wouldn't believe. Every corner gets like 3 to 4 rounds of tape on it. You'll see that when we get to it. I'm still having very mixed emotions about going back to South Korea because I go back and forth where it's like, I miss my family and I'm gonna miss my parents, sadness. And then I get very excited because I'm like, oh my God, I'm about to go back to Korea and I'm gonna see all my friends and I'm gonna eat some good Korean food. Oh, I'm so excited. But yeah, let's get packing. So I'm trying to make the list of everything I want to get from the store because I really don't want to go every day this week, but I'm sure somehow it will still end up that way. But I'm trying to write down, I love a whiteboard, I'm trying to write it all down here, my plan for every store I need to go to today. And I think I have everything on my list. Anyways, I have grocery shopping I need to do anyways to feed my family this week. Grocery shopping for like snacks and stuff that I want to bring. I want to bring my own seasonings to Korea. I have a few travel size items I want to pick up. Anyways, we have errands to go run, so let's go run some errands. As much as I'm excited to get more makeup in Korea, I do need to get like my concealer still here in the States because I am ghostly white. And the shades aren't actually light enough there for me. Out of Fair Rose, do I have to go? I'm gonna have to go to Ulta. Oh, do they have the lip oil? Time to find all my seasoning. I'm gonna get some Reese's to bring to Korea because I know it's a candy that they don't actually have there. So I either will like give it to my students or maybe my coworkers. See who I need to butter up the most. Also, one of my friends asked for those blue sour straws, and I have been to like 3 stores and I cannot find them. It's getting to the point I might actually have to go to like a movie theater to find these things. bring Sour Patch Kids. Now I did start seeing Sour Patch Kids in Korea, but just not like everywhere. Whew. All right, we are like a week away from my flight and I need to start actually packing, physically putting clothes in bags because haven't really done any of that. So while we chat, I'm gonna be folding and rolling clothes. I kind of do the like half fold, half roll method. Like I'll fold, and then roll like that. Anyways, I am gonna be working as a teacher in South Korea, and based off my experience from last time, I really need more people to realize you have to dress professionally at your job in Korea. Some people wore some things to work that I was a little baffled at. Anyways, this past like summer, I really decided to build myself a wardrobe for once. Like I feel like half the clothes I have are still from like high school and there's no theme or coordination. It is just whatever occurred at the time. And with buying all these new clothes, I know I like to keep my professional wardrobe limited because I don't necessarily enjoy that type of fashion. So I tried to really get like a lot of pieces you can mix and match because I don't want this stuff taking up any more closet space, or in this case luggage space, than it has to. But I kind of like some of the pieces I got. These blue pants might be the best thing I've ever found. I never thought I looked good in like wide leg pants. I just needed to find the right ones. Also, for anyone else that's teaching, I always recommend either having pants or jackets with big pockets. You are constantly moving when you're teaching, and I like be able to throw my pens and markers in there instead of having to chase them down every time I need to write something on a kid's paper or write something on the whiteboard. As for my actual casual clothes that I like wearing, I feel like I am the definition of cannot pick an aesthetic. There is no consistency with me. I flip-flop between styles day by day. Sometimes I want to be like the cool, mysterious girl, but then I get lazy after like 2 days and I can't be bothered to put on makeup. I wear like graphic anime teens like I'm still in high school. I really have though tried to limit the amount of shoes I'm bringing because they take up so much space and they can be really heavy. So I did hold off on like ordering some new shoes that I wanted so I can just order them to Korea. But I did cave and I bought these really cute boots. Speaking of boots, I definitely need to make sure I pack my winter boots though because it is going to be winter in Korea when I get there. But good thing I can wear my big boots and my big jacket on the plane so they don't have to take up any luggage space. I will say puffer jackets better still be in Korea because I am not buying a new winter jacket. But the one I do have, I did get in Korea. I like it, but it's just like short. I just wish it was longer and it had a hood. But like puffer wise and warmth wise, it's amazing. But we'll see if I cave and get a new jacket or not. No, your jacket's fine. All right, I need to lock in tonight or I might pass out and do it tomorrow, but like trying to lock in tonight and get some of this stuff packed. Yeah. All right, I admit it is much later than I wanted it to be. Stuff happens, life happens, okay? Life happens. Anyways, I need to actually now start putting stuff into suitcases and boxes. I went and got my box. So the airline I'm flying has like a size limit. And this box is 20 by 20 by 20, which does fit in that. And I said it before, you do tape this up like you wouldn't believe. And I usually put things like shoes or heavy duty jackets and stuff that like I'm not worried about, but I need to start taping this up. I am so excited though, because I did order this cute wax melter and it's a little bear. Oh my god. And then the scents are soju and strawberry.
Okay, why am I already panicking about space? Because I feel like I have too many jackets, but they're so cute. Why do they have to take up so much space? Because I feel like these 3 jackets alone could take up half this suitcase.
Something huge like this. The rest of the video
Okay,
is
so
special.
shit.
I really want to keep it condensed.
Okay, so I got all my jackets in here, and I'm gonna put this on the bottom of the box because that's what I explained earlier. You know, put plastic things around the edge to prevent any water or anything, and then it'll just cushion everything else in the box. Okay, it's time to do something. Jesus, this floor, you wouldn't believe how bad it looks right now. We're not gonna look at that. It's time to do something very sad, which is take down my wall, which I don't know why I consider it so sad, because it's coming with me. Is that not a happy thing? Like, I'm not abandoning it, it comes with me, it travels with me. This wall is just actually so important to me because I have always struggled with depression and feeling really lonely a lot of the times. And once I started putting this wall up, it kind of helps me a lot because I can do that thing where like one sad day hits and I'm just like, I'm so alone, I have no one. And then having a physical wall all the time, be like, actually, look at all these friends you have. Shocker, you're not actually alone. But on my wall, I have photo booth pictures. I have pictures that I printed off from my phone. I have notes and letters and stuff from close people. I have some of my concert banners that I've gone to. I just love it so much. Since these are all fragile paper products, and they would definitely fall apart if I kept taping them to walls and pulling them off, I have done something to preserve them. I have laminated the backs of them. That way they are not damaged when they are stuck to walls and pulled off, so they last a little bit longer. But yeah. I don't know why it's so dramatic to me, but just like the act of like pulling it off the wall just seems very sad. But it's not, because it's coming with me. I think I'm just sad because I know like tonight and tomorrow I will just have bare walls, and that will be sad to me. Anyways, time to take it all off. All right, we are about 2 days away from moving. 2 days away from moving. And I'm getting pretty close to being done packing right now. It's just like a lot of these like little stuff that I'm like, okay, how can I clump this together, put them all in a bag, and where's the best spot to fit them? So for my box right now, I weighed it. We have about 10 more pounds to work with, and I've got lots of room. Not lots of room. I have like a quarter of the box left that I can still fill. My large suitcase over here is getting pretty full. Ignore this stuff. This is actually going to be in my carry-on. These are like, I have a few sets of clothes to get me through some days till I get to my new apartment. But this is almost like full, so hopefully we're gonna see how much more we can put in this. I'm also debating if I have to go like overweight on one of these. I would rather go overweight on the suitcase with wheels, not the box. But the weight limit for the box is 50 pounds. So I can lift 50 pounds, I'm not worried about that. But if we have to get much heavier, I'd rather it be the suitcase that has wheels. All right, let's keep packing. This is like a bag of bags that I have packed and stuffed every bag in it. I have extra purses and like small decorative book bags, but that's probably gonna get shoved with some other stuff. And every time I think I have everything that I need that's gonna get packed in, I get more stuff. And I can't complain about it because it's very sweet. My family was here the other day, and my aunt, who's like the sweetest lady ever, packed me a Christmas present that I can't open till Christmas, but I have to pack it. But luckily, she's a smart lady, and she was like, it can be squished, and it's very small. So, love her, and I think my mom has something too, so I gotta make sure I have room for that. I hate making final decisions on things. That's what's stressing me out. I have to make like final decisions. You go in here, and that stresses me out for some reason. Also, I mentioned it before in my packing advice video. Watch that if you want like a lot of general advice on what you think you need for Korea, but Make sure you have your plug adapters and voltage converters. Even if you have a plug adapter, if you plug that into a Korean outlet, the voltage is different and you can still break your tools. So I think I just got this one off of Amazon, but it's nice because you have the plug to plug it into the Korean style outlet, but then it will give you some American plugs and, where are they? Some like USB ports back here. That puts me at about all packed up. I already have some clothes set aside to put in my carry-on for just like the first few days that I get there, because I'm gonna be staying with my friend. Packed up pretty much everything that I don't need in the next 24 hours. I have tomorrow and then the next day I'm flying out to Korea, so I have a little more time, but I'm just gonna say goodbye here. If you want to see my actual flight to Korea and moving into my new apartment and everything, make sure to stay tuned. And thank you so much for watching. If you want to see me more on the daily, check out my Instagram or my TikTok, or make sure you just subscribed here to see all the good stuff. Thanks so much for joining me as I suffered through this past week, but hopefully it's all downhill from here. Bye!